Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my vlog, and thank you so much to everyone who have subscribed to this channel. And yes, if you haven't, please click on the subscribe button for you to be more updated on my future posts. So yes, please continue supporting this channel. I'd be very happy. Okay, so now what am I going to share to you? So I'm going to share to you some tips on how to handle business classes. Why? Because it's unavoidable as an ESL teacher to teach business classes. Why? Mhm. Because there are also some students who wanted to take BEC certificate or business certificate. Okay, so that would help them to certify that they know some English words that are related to business. And of course, it's your job to teach them. And they'll just book your class and that's it. And they'll think that you are an expert about it. So, what should an ESL teacher do? Of course, that would be tonight or maybe an hour after, right? Yeah. So last night I just had a business class, and to tell you frankly, in my previous company, Akadsoc, I was able to handle business lessons or business books, and I thank God for that because I was still able to handle those. Okay, with happiness, with grace, with excitement. All right, even though I am not, and yes, I am not a business administration student, finance, I'm not really into that, but I just mm, do the initiative, all right, to learn this type of topics. Anyway, let me do a share screen. Okay, here we go. Yes. Okay, maybe. I believe that you could see it. All right. So, what should an ESL teacher do or a teacher do if he or she will encounter business classes? So, of course, you have to learn it yourself. You have to study it. hmm All right. So, of course, the teachers should be learners, right? Teachers should be teachable. It doesn't mean that you are a teacher, you are all knowing. You are not God. Okay? You didn't know anything. All right. Yes, when you were a baby. So everything's a process. And of course, since we're old enough, we have to take the initiative. We have all the computers, we have all the books, and God will guide us through, or the Father Almighty will guide us through on how to solve it. Okay? Face it with confidence. We just have to keep the faith, believe in the Father Almighty through the Son, and of course, we have to keep on going. All right? You're the teacher, so they'll be expecting a lot from you. Do your research about it and the terminologies, the business terms. You have to familiarize them. And second, reflect on your own life and experiences. Why? Okay, have you ever bought something online? How was it? How was the experience? Okay. So, based on my experience, okay, I used to do online shopping, and of course, I can compare the price when I bought it online or the price that I bought it here. Okay, so I can say that. And also, I have worked as a call center agent, so I am a little familiar with those terminologies. Okay, and like cold calling or the types of selling. Okay, so some people would call others, yes, just to let you know that they have this particular uh, product or this company exists and they want you to purchase or register in this particular promo or products. They're gonna get incentives. It depends. Freebies, right? Okay, so we're quite familiar with that because we buy online or we buy in stores. So we know all these strategies, most especially these days during pandemic, right? So you may use those experiences and terminologies and share some of your experiences, right? Okay, so of course, aside from your research, you can reflect on your own life and experiences as a person, right? You can differentiate the price and you can also incorporate some business words, right, in your answers, right? That would impress them. Okay. All right. So if it's still hard, you can watch videos, right? Okay. So there are teachers that are vloggers as well, or they may seem to know more than you. Okay, we have to accept it. We have to be teachable. We have to learn, right? Okay. So of course we can watch some videos or informative videos. So of course since they are teachers, we can expect that they know a lot about this one and explain it easily. All right. Since it is their field, maybe they are business administration graduates or accountancy graduates. Okay. So watching videos can help. If you are a visual learner, what is a visual learner? A learner who wanted to see and hear. Okay, if you want to hear before learning, so it's also what we call auditory. Okay, so there are also type of learners. So feel free to choose what you're comfortable with, and you can also identify what type of learner are you. So let the students speak more. So usually, those students who would take this type of lessons are already into this type of topic, or maybe they are business ad graduates, okay, or doctorate. So they could use those terminologies more. But still, you don't have to rely on her completely, okay? Even if you will just let her speak more, she will still have some questions, okay? So that's unavoidable. And also, do your research while you are having the class. Say, for example, she mentioned something else. Okay, so you could definitely mm, research, find it in Google, what's the meaning of that one. And of course, God will guide you on how to explain it easily. Okay, so just be more confident. So you should do fake it till you make it. Okay. So very effective. Fake it till you make it. It's very effective, to tell you frankly. Okay, to fake confidence. All right, and just do what you can, and of course study. You cannot do anything if you will not study. You have to master it. Okay, so ask questions. So as a teacher or as a person who's curious, so though even though you know the answers already, just to kill time, okay, or to let the time pass. Say, for example, the class is for 40 minutes or 50 minutes, just like mine, 50 minutes. So, therefore, I have to let her speak, all right, for 50 minutes. But of course, it shouldn't all be hers. How about me? What about her question? So, I have to explain it to her further, right? So, you can also ask some questions, her opinion. Do you want to have your own business? And what would it be if you're going to build your own business? Okay, so you can also correct him or her, all right, his or her grammar, right, since you are an English teacher. Okay, so of course that would take a lot of time, or maybe if she or he has still some questions, so you can explain the grammar, right, the grammatical structure of it. Why is it like that? Okay. So it would also kill time, right? It could consume the time. And also delve deeper to make use of the time. That's it. So you can ask him or her about situational questions. Yes, just like what I have said. All right. And also, maybe she had mentioned something else or a word that you are not really quite familiar. Okay. So you could use that to ask her, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. To elaborate it. Okay. And also do your research. And you can just say yes. Ah, okay. Okay. Now I got it. Very good. All right. Or you don't need to say, I got it. You just have to say, mm-hmm. Okay. Very good. All right, since you're the teacher. Right? And connect it in real life, like share your own experiences. Okay. All right. Give more examples. Number eight, connect the words to the words that you use in your daily life. Say, for example, cross cultural communication. Oh, what does it mean? Okay, when you say cross-cultural, right? It's an English word, so it means that you have to understand the types of people, right? And their culture, their age, the gaps. So how would you understand cross-cultural communication? If you cannot understand, you can do your research, right? It's the first one. Learn it. Okay, do your part. So cross-cultural communication means you have to consider their age, their wants. Okay, so for example, a kid or a child. Okay, so what should you sell him or her? Okay, of course, the mom would pay for it. Okay, it could be a doll or a toy car if he or she is a teenager, and you should also ask what he or she is into, right? And you could suggest what he or she should buy. Okay, so me, in my own experience, I have also experienced to sell something before when I was in college. Okay, so yeah, maybe those things yes, they have helped me, or those experiences have helped me. But aside from that one, it's another world, right? Or another experience. Okay, so I could share those. Okay, so I have to deal with people, right? Other types of people, what they need and what they want, and I have to interview, have to know them more. Of course, you have to build connection, or in communication field like the job call center agent, you have to build rapport, right? I have posted something about this one, how to be a successful call center agent. So of course you should be their friend as well. Okay, you're selling things, but it doesn't mean that business is business. You should consider them as your friend or friends. Okay. Number nine, add more ideas and tips and ask them situational questions. So that's it. Could ask and add more ideas. Okay, so if it's hard for them, you can give them tips on how to answer it correctly or perfectly. And just in case that they have misused a word or they did not use the word appropriately, you should correct them. Okay, as soon as possible. Okay, most especially the grammatical structure. Okay, because some students find it hard to construct sentences. Tell them to share more about it or your experiences. Okay, so of course you could ask them. Okay, some of their experiences and also the reason why they wanted to focus on this topic. All right, so anyway, thank you so much for your time. I hope that you have learned from this vlog and see you soon. Goodbye, 谢谢再见. Bye.